What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk a little bit about raiding. Okay, we've been really occupied lately with farming the new dungeons, right? The spiritual realm, the new abyss dungeons. Mostly that's what people have been talking about, me including. Making new teams for these dungeons, trying to build what's best, trying to farm them because it's exciting, right? New runes and stuff like that. But I haven't seen a lot of people talk about raiding, because right now I think aside from the main dungeons that we're farming, raiding probably has the biggest problem. You know, Comtos tried to fix it in a certain way, and some things they did right, some things, well, they didn't. Some things they made worse when it comes to raiding. I feel like, first of all, let me start talking about the gems, right? I don't mind them separating the gems. I think it's okay that they did this. You know, you can choose whatever you want to farm. You can see what, like if you want to farm intangibles, you're farming the fire one, right? The spare intangible, there's some cool ones here. If you want to farm the water one, right, you can get will intangible. Wait, is intangible in all of them? Okay, so intangible drops in all of them. And then you have bonus runes that can drop, or gems that can drop for certain rune sets. So that's okay, right? You can choose whatever you want. It's okay. But then being able to drop blues on SSS, I feel like that's the biggest issue with these, because I don't feel like raiding should be such a time-consuming, resource-consuming thing for the players, right, in this game. I think it should be just like something you're doing on the side when you have to sometimes to get... I mean, some people have to do it all the time. It depends like where you are in the game. For me, example, like late game, I get a rune and then I go farm, right? I go farm this until I get the grinds I need for the rune that I got. That's kind of how I do it. And also, since I don't really spend much, I don't have too many crystals either, so I have to really be careful what I'm farming, what. And I feel like there's no reason for us to still have blue gems in these dungeons, because it's just such a waste of time and resources, you know? Come to us. We will get these gems and grinds anyways, eventually. Why not speed up the process a little bit? Because, you know, this is something secondary, right? To get the runes, you do need a lot of luck, and once you hit that crazy rune that you know, that you've been waiting for, you want to grind it up a little bit quicker than we can right now, right? So I don't mind them separating the gems and grinds, but then blues need to be removed from this, I feel like. Again, this one. Now, what they did here, they, as I said, they separated grinds and gems, so they decided to put all the grinds into R5. And now you have seal, fight, determination, all of those grinds got put into R5. What does that mean? Well, just think about every rune set can drop every single blue grind as well. Every single purple grind as well. That's so many grinds added to R5 that you most likely do not want and do not care about, because those secondary rune sets, like, you pretty much almost never want to get grinds and gems for those. unless you like randomly hit a crazy rune, you know, like a fight rune, you got a crazy fight rune from out of nowhere, and now you want to grind it up. And I know Spiritual Realm now gives us more of those runes, of course. Like now we can reliably get those runes because you can actually farm them. Before you couldn't really farm them because in elemental raids, getting the runes, you're not really raiding that to get fight runes and shit. So the main problem is that we have so many rune sets now in R5 and we're still getting blue drops. We're still getting mana drops. Mana drops are not a secondary thing. Like, it's an actual drop. I think that needs to be an additional drop to a grind that you get. Why do we still have mana as a drop in this dungeon? It makes no sense. But I think 100% in R5, blues cannot be a thing. It will take us so long. This might be even worse than it was before. Like R5 right now, it might be even worse. Because gems had a lower drop rate than grinds, right? Before. And it was bad for gem farming. But now we have so many more grinds added, blue grinds, purple grinds that we don't want, which have the same drop rate as the violent grind that you want, as the swift grinds you want. So you're gonna be getting those instead. Like, it's super, super bad. So I think the main thing that Comtos needs to fix right now, and hopefully they do that soon, hopefully they listen, please change the R5 rates, change the R5 drop rates. Or not the drop rates, just remove blue grinds completely, remove the mana drops completely. Do not make R5 this thing that we need to farm for ages. Because sometimes, you guys know how R5 is, you're gonna be farming one grind for months. Like sometimes you're gonna go 2 months, 3 months. You're not gonna get that grind. And when you get that grind, like I don't even need to go into that. You guys know how tough it is to even grind a rune. Once you get that grind, I've had runes that took 10, 15 of the same grind, of the same speed grind. We have no pity when it comes to grinding. It's a 50-50, you're gonna get 4 or 5 speed. If it rolls, it rolls. If it doesn't, fuck you, right? So I think they're making raiding even hard, like they're making raiding so hard for no reason. It should be such a secondary content thing that we have to do, but sometimes it can just completely take all your resources, all your mana, I mean all your crystals, all your energy. It's painful, man. It's painful for no reason, I feel like. So please come to us if you're listening. Please just make our lives easier. Alright, just makes our life easier. That's it. Yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about in the video. Let me know what you guys think about R5. I think everyone pretty much would agree with what I just said. Yeah. Leave a comment, leave a like, sub to the channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.